Hello everybody, welcome to Warrior Goddess Tarot. I haven't been able to get on here because I've been super busy, and I have not forgot about y'all because I love each and every one of you, and I'm sorry I'm not posting as much as I used to now that I'm working. But I wanted to come back and tell y'all, since the full moon, we don't even ground anymore. We are going to be anchoring. And to know what anchoring is, it's I did it on the full moon. It just came to me on what to do. Okay? And I never felt so much peace, so much love when I did this. So I was outside and watching this little waterfall above the moon, okay? And what you do is you take in your higher self, you bring them down into you, and you put them, and you anchor your higher self into New Earth. And then you bring Mother Earth back up. You know, it used to be we could go outside and ground on the ground, hug a tree. That is no longer validated. I don't know if y'all felt the pull to a new ascension, a new, like we raised our awareness to where we have just moved. We moved to a new ascension timeline, I guess you could say. We are no longer in that 3D world. I mean, even though we're still walking around, but, you know, it's like things that you used to remember, they're no longer validated. Like exes and stuff. I'm like, when people talk, I don't know who they are. And I have to think. You know, I have to, like, you know, remember something. And that I don't, it's like my memory is being washed away in some areas. But also, when I started to anchor, when I did my anchoring for my full moon, just to be at peace and, you know, and let go of where, and rise above whatever it is that I need to work on with myself. You know, because the full moon's about releasing and letting go and moving forward and taking away the baggage. Immediately following the full moon was Wednesday, so today is Sunday, and I been feeling my divine masculine a lot. I took Thursday off and just rented some movies and just had like a date night with myself because I was so sleepy. I mean, I was just sitting there. And then I got super tired. And I'm like, went to sleep. Then I woke up. You know, and I was like, well, I'm not going to go to work. And now is the time to really listen to, because your dreams are going to be empowering. There's so much going on with the twin flames, with a lot, the karmics. The truths are being revealed to the divine masculines if he's in a karmic relationship, and they're understanding. I mean, they know because you know, but they have to do something about it. And I think now I think they need to have a voice. I'm not really for sure what's going on exactly over there because I'm kind of staying away from it. Because it's going to be a tower moment. And I think now the tower moment is coming down for the divine masculines that are in a karmic relationship. And it's also coming down for a lot of us. And you'll see a lot of people acting ludicrous. You know, because Mars just went retrograde. And that means the masculine is going to come back. And things that are going to happen right now may not manifest. But it's about your true calling. Between now and November, you're going to be, what you thought you wanted is going to be changing. You're going to be like letting go of things that are just like, just watch and see what's going on. But because we've been on this journey, we've understood this time is about to come. It's clearing the past, it's changing your perspective, changing where you need to go, letting go of what doesn't serve you and putting you to where you're going to be of service to others. And I've been, you know, for a long time, I thought I was never going to move. Now I'm like, I need to move. I don't feel comfortable here. I don't want to be here. I mean, my spirit is like, yep, we're moving. I'm like, whoa. I never thought I was going to move. But now I'm like, I'm looking for places to live. And I was wondering if that had to do with my karmic. Maybe he's, not my karmic, my divine masculine, maybe he's looking for a place to live. Because I've been getting bouts of sadness, but I'm like, why? What's sad in my life? I don't feel anything coming up of anything. I don't feel, so I feel like because we are one soul, we take on theirs as well. So I think that I'm getting his sadness. Something's going on in his world, you know, and you know that sometimes in people's lives they have bad things because you can't continue not to live your true life. Right now, everybody, not just twin flames, but everybody's driving for a different purpose. What you wanted last month is not going to be the same thing you want now. You're changing who you used to be to who you're gonna be. And it takes time for that transformation. And a lot of people are transforming. A lot of people are changing jobs. A lot of people that used to care about something just doesn't care about it, and they put their focus. You're being lined up where you're needed the most, where you need to go, what you need to do. And I've been looking at houses, and I've been looking at them on the outside, not really getting out and looking at them, but you know, I've been finding some little places I like. My house has gotten too big for me since I've injured myself. And I'm like, well, universe, y'all got to make this work. Because I don't know how. And so you need to put something in my way. You need to do what you need to do to get me where I need to go. So, you know, and that's just the way it is right now. So we'll see what happens. And stuff like that. So there's really a lot going on. But I just wanted to let y'all know, anchoring, and because you're ascending, you've ascended. You probably felt the shift. You've shifted into a different, what used to work for you is no longer going to be working for you anymore. You're going to have to ascend to what works to the new. Like, I used to meditate on certain things. Now I can't do that because I had to meditate on a different level. The things that you're going through are changing to your higher self. Your higher self has stepped up the game for you. You've moved on and you've released so much, and you've balanced out your masculine and feminine energy. Your ego is almost gone. You've got to a point where you're comfortable in your life in what it is now. If you need to move, you need to move. If you need to do this, you're going to do that. Right now, you're just in the now moment doing whatever source tells you to do. And that's where a lot of divine feminine flames are at in this moment. They're going forward. They're in there now. They've zeroed out. They've cleared the damage. They've cleared the healing. They understand the purging. But since this full moon, we moved into a different ascension time. We moved into a different timeline. You can create what it is around you that changes the timeline into your reality. You know, you're putting on a new, you're no longer needed. Your armor is no longer needed anymore. Now you need to be a divine flame. You need to stand in your power to the point where you're goddess. Your warriorness is no longer validated. You've shifted out of that warrior mode where you got to fight to flight. Remember when we shifted out of we've shifted out of different layers of ourselves, and we're all going to be continue this journey of who we are, of ascension. You're going to keep ascending, and every time you ascend, you're going to get a new realm of problems. But because you've dealt with that dark night of the soul, you're going to be able to master them a whole lot easier. And it's not that you need to keep them on for yourself. You've integrated a lot of who you used to be to who you are, to where you're going. The what you were is no longer validated anymore. This month is going to be releasing of all karmic debts. You don't have a choice. If you're in a karmic relationship, that's going to end. It may end good and it may end bad. That's on y'all. You know, the self-love is going to be so much more empowering, because you're going to be like, I love myself and this is what I want for my life. And I talk to my higher selves, and I talk to them, and they talk back to me. And and as spirit, they want what's best for me, and I want what's best for me, and they know what's best for me, because I obviously don't know what's best for me. You know, and that's what we've learned. We don't know what's best for us. We may want this, but then when we stop and we sit back and we go, you know what? What do you want me to do? And then the synchronicities of what they want from you is going to be coming in really hard. Pay attention. Pay attention to what spirits are telling you. Call them in to guide you. Don't leave them. They will not step in and say, no, 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 but they will leave little trinkets for you. Pay attention. Observe what's going on around you. Okay? So, sorry if the lighting, I left the light in the other room. But, and if y'all have any questions, please, you can question me, Instantgo, whatever. I will answer them as soon as I can. Well, I can answer them pretty fast. A lot is going on. A lot of changing are happening. A lot of twin flames will be coming into union. But it takes time for all of that. I believe that we are going to be in union. I believe a lot of unions are going to be happening by 2020. I believe... And now you're going to know where you're needed and where you're not needed, due to the fact that your spirit, what used to work for you may not work for you no more. And that's okay. No matter where you are on your journey, it's okay. You're no better than what you believe is it's fine. What you want to do, it's fine. You are okay wherever you're at. It doesn't mean some people ascend more, some people ascend fast, some people ascend slow. You're still going to ascend. You're still going to have to do the work. You're still going to have to heal. You're still going to have to do the work for yourself. And because we're on this twin flame journey, we've had to mirror our masculine energy or our feminine energy to be able to bring up, to be able to create, to be able... But then you get to a point where maybe that's not an energy, is something, maybe... And now it's more about respect. You have, because you love yourself so much, you respect yourself. When you respect yourself, you don't allow anyone in your field to disrespect you. That is my biggest pet peeve. If I give you respect, I expect it to be done in the same manner. Do not disrespect me. I cannot stand that. I've never been able. That is one of my biggest triggers. I will go off. I will fly into bitch mode. You know, but now you're setting the new boundaries that we've just ascended, and it felt weird. And if you get a chance, go anchor yourself, and you'll know that feeling of just, it's not just bringing it in, it's pulling it. You gotta pull the higher realm up. And your breathing has changed. Mine has changed. I don't know if yours has changed. Like when you take a breath, I take mine, it's more deeply breathing. Not just that Not just the normal breathing. Now I really concentrate on pulling in my deep breath into my solar plexus. In, you know, I breathe it in and then I release. And that was really amazing. And just try it and see what happens. And then all of a sudden it just felt like it opened up a new... I felt I ascended. I felt the ascension process. Or I've evolved into a different perspective of me. It was... I don't know how to explain it. But I pulled it all in. I mean, I pulled it in and brought it down to New Earth. And then I pulled her up. It's like pulling it down. It's like you're anchoring your soul in... And you're being the light. You're being the divine light. You're pulling. What I'm getting is you're anchoring your soul into it so it can be lit up, because your divine masculine needs your light. They don't need your energy. They are working. And my divine masculine came to me. He said, "I'm on my way." Well, I'm like, "Okay, I love you. Bye." And he's been. And I seen him. I was sitting there Thursday. This is really weird. I was sitting there Thursday. And I seen him walk in the living room. And I look up, and I'm like, what the hell? Because I literally physically thought I seen him walk through. I'm like, I am in a different time zone. I'm in a multi-dimensional, because I was just sitting there watching TV, a movie, because I rented a movie. It was date night for myself. And I was like, and I just seen him walk by. I'm like, whoa. And I seen him come kiss me. I've seen him do all kinds. He's just like right here. And I'm like, whoa. And I'm getting him real power. And I haven't been in a long, long time. So I'm wondering if my mind is playing tricks on me, or Spirit's letting me know it's getting close to reunion, or whatever. So let's go ahead and call in Spirit Team to help us with these cards today. May the grace of understanding and awareness open up my mind and heart to receive soul insights and enlightened knowledge. I ask that only the highest of intentions and energy be present in this experience. Please help me release my ego fears so that I can clearly see, feel, and hear, and understand the lessons my souls need to be shown at this time. We're going to go ahead and see what's going on with the divine masculines. Thank y'all so much for liking and subscribing and giving comments. Y'all mean a lot to me, and I hope that this helps you understand a few things. I've been trying to get here, and it's not that I don't love you, because I do. I miss y'all all the time. I think about you all the time. So, children. Divine Feminine. Alright, let's see what's going on here. With the divine masculine, it looks like What I'm getting in is that there might be children affected in his karmic situation. But I'm thinking that's going to be cleared up pretty soon. But right here we got children. Your love life is being affected by children. So the Divine Masculine, he's dealing with children at this time. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Well, we know this is a twin flame. I think, and it says chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. He's being, as the Divine Feminine's light is being anchored in at this time, he knows this. He is feeling it. He is sensing it. It makes sense what I've been going through, that he's understanding that where his life is now is not where it needs to be. We're all shifting. We're all moving. We're all changing. And it's no different than the Divine Masculine. It just so happened he has his twin flame now. He has to deal with. And I think that he has to, I hate to say it, but he might have to let go of his children because of the situation. And I think that's been his biggest thing. Or, I don't really know what's going on with that, because I don't want anyone to come back and beat me up because they had to, somebody has to leave their child behind. And that's not what I'm trying to say. Spirit, I'm not going to go into that. It's not that... Because your children will always be your children no matter what. Your twin flame will be your twin flame no matter what. The chemistry y'all have is undeniable. And I think that's where he is. He's understanding. He's in a push-pull situation where there's children involved. And I'm sorry you have to go through that. But I think some of the children are being old enough now to where he can let go of his karmic situation. That they're old enough to understand. And I think it's a fear-based thing that keeps him there. Because I think it's the karmic... The karmic situation, I think, when they have children together, makes it real hard for the Divine Masculine. Because he is love. He is the purest love to his children. And he will stay with his karmic until his children are grown and gone. And I understand that, because as for me, that's the type of person I am. But there's a point where you are harming the child and you have to walk away. But I think now, I think a lot of the Divine Masculines, or this particular Divine Masculine, is understanding that you can harm someone by staying with someone you don't love. You may love them, but to be in love, you're not giving them the full spectrum of what love in a relationship is. If you stay with somebody out of spite for your children, there's resentment there. There's issues there. It's not healthy. And I'm not saying that neither parent don't love their child. I'm saying that neither one of them love each other. And that's not love in a household. And that's where I'm getting that he's realizing that he's... How can you have love for somebody if y'all don't even share the same room, don't share the same bed, don't share a lot of things together? There's to be a playfulness, and they may get along. They may get along great. They may have learned to just establish what they are together, and that's it, roommates. Because that's basically what you are, because you can love somebody, but you're not in love with them. But I think now, because of the karmic situation, a lot of the stuff, it's going to affect some children. It's going to, and I think in the long run, it'll make them better. And I think the Divine Masculine, I think that's been his biggest thing, is with the children. But I'm seeing that the chemistry, he's having to realize the truths are being revealed to him in all areas. And stuff like that. And for the Divine Feminine, it's keep an open mind, have passion, healing family issues. Some of us need to open up, not our mind, but our heart, of letting go of expectations, which if you've already been on this journey long enough, you've just decided that it is what it is, you know. And now, it's the passion is to allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And they said that right now, if you're singing songs, people hear it. If you're singing in your car loudly, like I do, just sing from your heart, songs that really inspire you. That will also help your light come brighter. And right now, your light, you're anchoring yourself in because your light is needed to be seen by your divine masculine. When your light shines, he feels the chemistry. He feels you. He knows who you are. That I don't care what any divine masculine says at this point in the thing. If you know and you're in your power of knowing, and you've been on this journey long enough, you already know. There's no questioning about it anymore. You know. That's it. Bottom line. Okay? Now you're going to be anchoring that knowing. You're going to be knowing things. The power that you have is love and knowing. When you ascend, you know. When you move forward, you know. The power to be, you just know things are going to happen. And there's nothing you can do about it. You can just go with the flow because it's for your best intention. People have been fighting it, and you can no longer fight it anymore. It is what it is, and you zeroed out, you've done the work, and there may be some family issues that may come up that you may have to let go of your family. You may have to move on because they didn't ascend with you, and I'm feeling that pull hard, y'all. And I was wondering if it was the pull because of my divine masculine, but you're going to be starting new, creating new. What you thought you were going to do, you're going to switch the roles, and it's going to be going in a new direction. Trust me on that. That's where I'm at. I can see myself changing directions, but I know that it's what... I follow whatever the divine tells me to do, and I know they're going to do it in my highest, greatest good. My intentions are out there. I want what they want. I want to release what needs to be released so I can expand my heart, expand my mind. We're moving into a different ascension time where things that they're just not going to work anymore. Now it's about the passion of life. Now it's about moving forward with the passion that burns inside of you so your fire can be lit up. So you can become the divine flame. And you're no longer in survivor mode. You're no longer the warrior that needs to be warrioring your emotions. Now you get to open up and expand that heart. Expand. You're expanding. You're expanding. You're expanding. You're pulling out. You've expanded. Your DNA is, the atoms in your body are expanding. And as you keep ascending, as you keep mastering yourself, as you keep going forward, as all of this, your light becomes so much more intense, you know, and it's like the moth to the flame. You're going to be drawing things into you, and you're going to have to discern if it's a good thing or a bad thing, or your spirit, you're going, in your new field of shield, you're going to know things. You're going to feel icky about it, and then you're going to be like, okay, switch and turn. Switch and turn. And that's how the divine masculines are. Everything that they try to go for, it's no longer validated no more. The stuff you thought you wanted, the material things you thought you wanted, no longer validated. You're switching and you're turning. And that's what's going on. Stay with your passion. If issues come in, deal with them. Integrate them into who you are. If you've been on this journey a long time, you've already gotten to that point. But I'm thinking that someone else may be in a conflict with a family issue and is afraid to let that family member go. I'm feeling there's a lot of fear. For both divine masculine, some of them are still in that confusion of fear. I don't think it's I'm afraid. I think it's just confusion. The words now, he needs to be of love, and he loves. The divine masculine loves, but he's like afraid of the outcome of what will happen. There's something that he's got a glitch, and you know. But the divine feminine here, when you expand your heart of love, you're going to be that. You are love. You are the love. You are in sovereignty. You are that. And things are going... when you are, I am, you expand. When you stay there, you open. When you stay, you open. You expand your heart. And you'll see how many people are still stuck. And you can't... And I have a family member like that. I love them to death. But I have to know that this isn't going to work. They come to me for advice. And I'm like... But you don't listen to it. You want things to be your way, but the reality is you have to speak. Like I tell people, speak your truth. If it bothers you, speak it. That doesn't mean that they can, how they receive it, or, well, I don't want to be mean, but it's the truth. But it's your truth. It's not the truth. And there's a difference between what you believe to be true of your expectation, and that doesn't work. And that's with a lot of, that's where we were at. But we see, when we see people speaking the truth of, like, you need to get a job, you have to get a house, you have to do this, you have to do that. And then they go, well, they're not doing it. But whose truth is it? If it's something they need to do, they need to get up and do it. That you can't sit and let people take care of you if you're not willing to take care of yourself, by standing in your power, by standing in your knowledge, by taking action, you know, and stuff like that. And I think a lot of those issues are going to be, we're going to be seeing people putting this back, putting the divine feminine back in the box. She is not going to fit. She will burn that bitch down. And that's what's happening. And I think they're moving people to where they need to go. And stuff like that. Yeah. Whew. Very powerful reading today, you guys. We have just ascended, and he feels your chemistry. The divine masculine knows who you are. He sees your light more than ever now. But you have to anchor that light in. You have to stand and anchor it. And that's what they've been telling me. It's about the anchoring of yourself. You may have been here, there, and everywhere, but once you get into your knowing and your power and your goddess energy, now it's time to anchor that in. He needs to see your light. You are his lighthouse. You're going to bring him back home. But you have to stand in that power. And to stand in that power, you have to anchor that energy, that power that you have, your higher self, down into Mother Earth, and bring her back up to where you can radiate more love. You can radiate more flame. You can be the divine flame that you are. And that's where we're at. And that's where we're going. And that's who you are. And all of that good stuff. Ooh, I don't know why I just did that. But we're going to go ahead and see what they say here for the divine masculine. I didn't mean to. Sharing in strength, the golden planet, the light priestess. Wow. Okay, for the divine masculine, remember how I was saying you have to anchor in your light, your own light? Ooh. Well, can y'all see that? This is about strength, the golden planet, the golden age. And that's why we're in an age of Aquarius, to bring in the golden era. Light priestess. Right now, you are that priestess. You are sharing your light with the world. But this time, you're anchoring it in to be... This is what it's going to look like. See, this is what it looks like. This is all the twin flames. The divine feminines, we're anchoring it in. And we're being blessed. See, like that. The awakening has arrived. The trumpets are blaring. The ascension is moved on. You know, and you see, I don't know if y'all can see that. The trumpet is there, and the flame is here, and the light is there. It's the awakening of the twin flames. It's here. It's now. It's the calling is being called. And the healing has been done. Your heart chakra is being opened. The healing that of your Your chakras have been healed, everything. But now you're expanding into the new. You're expanding into the healing of the heart, which a lot of us Divine Feminine inhale that, but we're opening it up. We're expanding it to be bigger. Because if there's something in there that needs to be tweaked or not, it needs to be healed. A lot of the Divine Feminine and Masculine have stepped into their power, but now we're anchoring it. Now we're feeling it. Now we're knowing it. Now we have just ascended. We have felt the ascension this week. And if you haven't felt it, you're going to feel it. And it is magnificent. There's nothing to be afraid of, right? To become into the lighter being that we are. To become the light source energy right here. You know, we're anchoring it in and we're ascending to become this right here. The pure light, pure source, pure, you know, and priestess, the light energy, you know. You see the moon and how she's swirling it around. And that's what's going on with all of us as well. So we're going to go with the Journey of Love deck and see what we can do with that. What message can we say on the Journey of Love today? What message do we want to give the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculines at this time? Divine Feminine and Divine Masculines at this time. Journey of Love. What's going on with them? Spirit. One card, please. Clear the deck. You guys, no matter where you're at, you're okay. There's people that are going through it beforehand so they can tell you what it is you're going through. There's so much going on right now. The energy's just anchored. Just be safe and be on your purpose. Just do whatever it is. Believe whatever it is you want to believe. And that is okay. We're all going to the same place. How you get there, that's your road. How you choose to walk it, that's your path. There is no right or wrong anymore. It's your path for your purpose. That's what they're saying. Your path for your purpose, to be able to be the light that you are. To be the divine flame. That's why I had to change my business from warrior goddess to divine flame. Because I've ascended to a new era of who I am. I am no longer the warrior goddess. I am a divine flame. I am a divine flame in my soaps. I am that. And I felt that pull, that power. If y'all felt it, please leave a message. It was so beautiful, you guys. Just try it, you know. And it'll release what needs to be released. And right now, if you need to cry, just cry. There's nothing wrong with where you're at on your process. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not crazy. Purging sneeze. I've been doing that a lot lately. Okay, Divine Source, can we get, please, a Journey of Love card for this Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine Twin Flame energy? What is it that you need to tell us today? What can we say on this journey today, please? Okay, not all of them. Journey of Love. Right now, where's going on? Can we get a message, please? Okay. They say different cards right now. The Oracle, Rummy Oracle card. They have the message in there. Spirit, what message it needs to come out from the Oracle card? Okay. Thank you for the message. From nothing to everything. Wow. From nothing to everything. Okay. Rumi says, from nothing to everything, it's a 16. It's very beautiful. From nothing to everything. Can y'all see that? Isn't it beautiful? It's pink. It's the light of the higher love. Pink and green. That's what it is. It's like a mountain. And it's shaped in a heart. Can y'all see that? It's like shaped in a heart that's expanding. Your higher self heart, your higher heart is expanding into your regular heart, your green heart. It's very, very pretty, y'all. So let's see. It says, it adds up to a 7, but it says from nothing to everything. Just put that there so y'all can focus on that. Oh, my friend, if you are loving to be written on, become a blank page. Have you been shedding your skin, your layers, your certainties, gone are fixed identities and definite opinions? Keep casting those shackles aside, even if you fear you are releasing too much, and then perhaps you shall cease to exist. You shall only cease to exist as you have known yourself to be thus far. Another emanation of you awaits, blazing angels, something more beautiful than true. Yet here you are at the pruning stage, like a gardener for the soul. Shall the garden spring back to life, or will the enthusiast denuding process be rather too much and unintentionally kill off the garden altogether? Fear not, your soul is made of hardy stuff. Your soul is made of hardy stuff. It can handle a lot of cooling and will shine even brighter for it. There is a great story to be impressed upon your essence than the one you are currently dreaming up. Through your brilliant, and no doubt about it, my angel of love, there is one who is even more so. The imagination of this great writer is beyond our comprehension. The story that poured forth from the cosmic poet in every moment are so rich they inspire the creation of art and music. One such story is especially created for you. Yes, you, with the starring role of the best supporting cast, you shall gasp in wonder, awe, glee, and delight when you hear it. It is the great romance, a great adventure, with an ending truly spectacular and divine. Would you wish to hear it? Become attentive now. Put your own tales aside, as dramatic as they may seem right now, and prepare to be entranced by the greater storyteller, the living poet of love. You are entranced in a tale of unfolding divine destiny. Oh, wow. Thank you, Spirit, for that beautiful message. And that's what's going on, I would say, for all of us. Don't fear the process. Embrace it without expectations. Place your hands in a prayer and bow your head. I choose to trust in the great genius unfolding in my life. I give thanks for the blessings of grace now flowing into my heart. I have no need to know. I trust in the perfection of being unfolding without innate intelligence and wisdom. Rami, who loves me unconditionally, holds me in his protection, and I accept my destiny with a peaceful and trusting heart. Please help me to surrender the stories, attachments, fantasies, fears that have held me back from living my heart's desire fully. I now choose unconditional trust and the loving genius of life to lead me into the fulfilled destiny now. So be it. You've complete your. That's what you can say. But this just gives, Rami is giving just confirmation of what I've been saying. You are changed. My cat is licking my toes, y'all. Seriously? You do that all freaking night. Sorry, y'all. But Rami is saying the same thing, and he's integrating, and he's closing this, saying that your heart is being open, your heart is being led. Your heart, when you are heart-led, you don't have expectations, you just feel, and you follow wherever it goes. Synchronicities are going to be more than numbers. Things are going to fall in your lap, and you need to pay attention to those. Remember I said I was thinking about moving? Well, I got a letter in the mail saying that somebody wants to buy my property. I'm going to call and see what they have to offer. But it's up to Divine if this is something that needs to happen or not happen. I found a really cute house. I haven't looked at it, but I really like the neighborhood. I felt pretty good with it. And it's a real house. It's not a trailer. And it's a smaller property and stuff like that. So, and it's a 3-bedroom. And I really liked it. And they're really not that expensive. So, and there was no flooding there, so that was a plus. But so it would benefit. It's like an hour away from here, but either way. But what's going on right now? Let me just verify what is being said. It said that you're stepping into your mission, you're stepping into your purpose, and everything is going to change. So be wary what you do this next couple of months. We have so many planets in retrograde, and the reason that they're all going in retrograde right now is because what was important can no longer be important. What needs to be done is the shift. The world is ascending, and whether we like it or not, it's going to happen. You can either flow with it, ebb and flow with it, at where it's taking you, or you can fight the current and get exhausted. And I think a lot of people are just at the point, they're just tired of fighting. They're just going with what the universe is telling them to do. Go where you need to go. And as you're on this divine flame journey, we're changing the names of what things used to be. Is no longer validated anymore. Like grounding, we're going to ascend and anchoring. They say grounding doesn't work the way it used to work anymore. So we need to anchor ourselves into the new earth. And I think this is a big process for all of it. The divine feminines are anchoring. The divine masculines will have to anchor as well, because we're going to be pulling in the higher realm into the 5D. We are ascending. I don't know if y'all felt the shift. Words that used to resonate don't resonate. We've come with new words. It's like what used to work doesn't work anymore. It doesn't matter. It doesn't work, and I can't make it work. So now we have to find a new way to make it work. That's what I've been saying. So I'm going to let y'all go. I love y'all so much. I'm going to go get ready and go to work. Okay? Because my niece, I'm going to go see her tomorrow, and she requires money, and so I have to have some. Y'all know how it is with kids. Alright, I love y'all so much. Peace, love, joy. Be the divine being that you are. Know that you are loved. Know that you are tremendously guided right now. And just know you're knowing. Wherever it is you need to go, whatever it is you need to do, wherever you are on your journey, you are on the path. Okay? Is it muddy? Did you clear out the wood? Did you make a street? Whatever it is you're doing a great job. When you're not doing something, that means you're not working. You're going to have to constantly work. Our higher selves are working 24/7 right now. Or infinite. Forever. So if they're working on an infinite plan, then we need to be working on our infinite plan as well. So we're going to be anchoring our higher selves down into Mother Earth. We're going to be anchoring our 5D selves, our higher selves, and higher and above. We're going to be pulling them down. This is very key right now. Very, very key. And when you do that, you're going to feel so much. You're going to feel the love that is, it's going to expand your heart. It's going to give so much to you that you're going to ascend. When you do that, you're going to ascend. And you're going to see what I'm saying. If you haven't already done it, okay? So I'm going to let you go. I love y'all so much, okay? See, Rose Court Love sending your way. Love you. Peace out, everybody. Peace out.